In the meantime, the government has kick-started the process of laying the groundwork for the construction of 10,000 additional classrooms to accommodate learners who will be transitioning to junior secondary school in 2023. Now, the Cabinet Secretaries for Education, Professor George Magoha, and Interior and National Coordination, Dr. Fred Matiang'i, holding a consultative meeting with county commanders and regional commissioners, who they directed to commence the process of identifying local contractors who will promptly and effectively carry out the job. Let's get more from our very own Jim Dai-Goween.
The government's resolve to facilitate the success of the competency-based curriculum CBC appears firm. The Ministries of Education and Interior and National Coordination setting the ground rules for construction of 10,000 additional classrooms as directed by President Uhuru Kenyatta during the 58th Mashujaa Day celebrations. This set to ensure that no learner that will be transitioning to junior secondary school in 2023 will miss classroom space.
Time is of the essence. We must keep the deadlines that we have been given by the President, and we must ensure that the work is actually done and delivered.
The first phase expected to have been completed by April next year, before the second phase begins. This is because during the same year, candidates under the 844 system of education will be graduating to Form 1.
The first phase is about 8 billion or so, and then the second phase will follow. It's a huge project. For us to succeed, I would like to request you kindly, please, to push so hard our teams in the sub-counties to start preparations now. Otherwise, you see, we'll begin rolling out the funds, and then now we start losing time.
We have identified the gaps as we have been told, and we shall go where the gaps are. So put cotton wool in your ears. If a politician tells you, no, go and do this one, because we already know where the gap is.
With the President having directed that the contracts be awarded to local qualified contractors, chiefs were tasked with the responsibility of scouting for the individuals.
Because they are going to build simple classrooms, one floor. And what should be worrying you is, have they built before? And you should kindly go and inspect.
My colleagues, the regional commissioners, don't wait for any other authority. This is it. I have allowed you, interdict or sack a chief who plays around with this project. This is mambo ile ya kuchezea kama kawaida. We have to do what we have to do. This is serious business, which means every chief must spend time at their school project. They must go there.
To avert the issue of pending bills and frustrations from middlemen hijacking and frustrating the payment process, this time contractors will be paid directly.
When you meet these contractors, ensure that they are properly briefed in terms of the information we need, their records, their payment, and so on. So that we are able to move money electronically very fast, and it goes to the intended service providers.
Even if you are tempted, I don't know how you are going to be tempted, because the money is going to be paid electronically, directly to the horse. And the horse is the person who is doing the work. So please don't be tempted. It is poison.
And with the controversy surrounding the CBC curriculum and lamentations by parents, the two said they would do what it takes to ensure success, saying it was improving the lives of many children.
Those of you who have children in both CBC and the other system, compare the children and tell us the truth. What is the difference? That's why we are very passionate about this CBC.
President Kenyatta directed that the government officials ensured there was value for money and there was no inflation of prices in the school infrastructure project. Chemutai Goin, CSs TV, Nairobi.